So welcome back to a new episode of me giving Tessie some treatment. And today is going to be about a brand new, really cool camera from Raymarine. And as you know, I'm going to Greenland in a couple of weeks, alone, sailing alone. I don't have any to help me out with lookouts. So that's why I thought this could be a really cool addition to my Raymarine system. So this is the C300M, brand new zoom camera, and we're gonna take it out now and have a look at it. And my vision to have this on board is to have vision to see around me. It almost excludes having binoculars on board, so I can't wait to test this out. And maybe it can make life easier to see icebergs or even polar bears in Greenland. So as I'm alone with no lookout, this could be a really great addition. Let's check it out. So let's start off with the camera. And it's a bit heavy. It's 4 kilos. Oops, this is it. How cool is that? The lens is hidden inside there. Huge lens for the optic zoom. It's going onto my mast. I'm going to take you onto my plan a little bit later. And I also need to connect it to this network switch. 5 switches here. You can have different cameras and different equipment from Raymarine. My former one was full, and now I have 5 more. So the camera is going into one of these, and then from there into my chart plotters. And you have all the wires and connections needed to plug the camera to my existing system. So that's the camera, but it needs to stand on something, right? And I have a plan for that as well. And for that, we have a bracket from Scanstrut. And it looks like this. The camera is going on top of this, like that. And you have those feet to go onto it like this. And this is to be mounted on a pole or a mast. And that's also the same mount for my radar. The level radar to keep it level when you sail. So my plan is to take my harness on and climb up to just above the light there, the engine light. And just over there, that's where I'm planning to have the camera. I don't want it all the way on the top because it's too heavy and there's too much movement up there, and it's a lot of electronics in it, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. And the camera is also 30 times zoom, so it has an incredible ability to zoom in objects, so I don't see why it should be so high up.
In addition to its gyro stabilized zooming capabilities, it's also able to give a clear view in very low light conditions. Let's do the installation and then head out to test it.
Okay, so that's the Scanstrut bracket done. So if the camera sits a little bit off center like this, you are able to see sideways, backwards, and of course forwards and a lot of directions. So let's see. Gree on. Security line secured. So that's the bracket. I'm just gonna hang it off on my belt like that. And the nail gun, or whatever you call it, hang it off there. Nails and drilling machine for the holes. Let's go. It's not too far up, is it? So I was thinking of having it here, like that. Something like this. Okay, let's drill some holes. Oh, put it on drill mode. Maybe I can hang this off here so it's ready to go. Like that. Okay, let's start with this hole.
Unfortunately, for some unexplainable reason, my camera suddenly started acting weird and stopped working until resetting it. After drilling all the 12 holes, the bracket got riveted to the mast.
Okay, so that was the last one. And this is like really sitting tight now. 12 nails. Great. Alright, so welcome to day 2 of installing the camera here. Looks a bit brutal, but I've now connected the 2 wires, the ray net and the power cable like this. And let me set it up here. It is hanging off the mainsail halyard like this, and it goes all the way up here. So when I pull this rope, that's the sheet, so then we tighten up this. So I'm going to climb up to the bracket now, and I'm going to lift the camera by the mainsail sheet. Oh, it just hangs there now, like that. Oh, I need to put it down on deck. Climbing foot in loop, and I think we're good. Okay, so now I will hoist the camera. It's a little bit windy here today, but not too bad. Oh, that's a scary plan. There we go. And we need to get all the cables up first and thread them down the hole here. So that's one. The sheet actually hangs off the hook for the wire, the forestay wire, when I don't use the forestay. Okay, so that's the net cable. Okay, so here we go. Ooh. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm just gonna keep the security line on the sheet on until the first bolts are in. And I also have this security wire. If something should happen to the bracket itself, the whole thing will hang off this wire until I can get into port and solve the problem. So let's start screwing some bolts. Here they are. So now, if the whole thing falls down, this should catch it, hopefully. Alright, let's release the halyard. And that's off. So that's it. Camera in place. This is the unsupported part of the mast, so there is could be some vibrations to it, but it's just to test it out, I guess. Yeah, cool, nice moment. Let's point the camera downwards. That's the pause position. It's protected from the sea spray and rainwater. Then it's the cables. What to do with them? I'm gonna use this, and this is coming on this side. So as you can see, the port for one of the halyards is coming here, and this is the only way to have the box, so I have to cut it here and here. It's gonna be good, I think. Gonna look a little bit weird, but we like weird. Weird is good. Okay. This way we can use these as well, slide them up and down. Okay, so it's secured both here, and now we're going downwards. Not bad. Protect the cover with this fantastic stuff. Duct tape, so the front cover won't slide off, and protect it from sunlight as well. Now I've routed the cable all the way together with the other ones, and they're coming out here now, and they are going through deck here. So let's drill some holes again in Tessie. So now all the cables are secured on the top side, and now we have to connect it to the Raymarine system on the downside in the cabin. Alright, so I need to tend to this mess now. So this is the network switch, which is not connected by power, and this is for the chart plotter here, and that's for the camera up in the mast, and this is from the network. So I have to figure out to fit it. It doesn't look good now, but let's see. Let's do like this. So it looks very messy, but it's working now. So this is the cam view from the M300C. Everything seems to be connected correctly, and we have vision and control of the camera. Look at that.
The intention of the camera is to have a full omnidirectional view of the surroundings while sailing. This will bring me more peace of mind while resting in the cabin. The extreme 30x zoom capabilities will also come in very handy when searching for buoys and obstacles in the water for safer navigation.
That's so cool. So I think it's time to head out in some more open water and see what this thing can do. Let's go. Alright, so I'm out testing in 35 knots of wind in Scanstrut, just outside Haugesund here. And the weather is crazy, but we sure get to put the camera to the test. So this is it. Now she's pointing just forward, and it's really easy to maneuver the camera both by the buttons like this or by the touchscreen like this. The buttons are a little bit more detailed, easier to move. The cameras can be gyro stabilised. That means if the boat is moving, the camera will sit still. But if we put on the stabilization, horizontal and sideways, you can see the boat is moving, but not picture. Let's point it to the bridge here, and we zoom in all the way. The picture gets a little bit more bumpy as more you zoom in, of course, but I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's go all the way in 30 times. That's crazy. So now you can see those big tanks over there. And that's actually the tanks. You can see clearly the text here. All the way zoomed in. That's the tanks. Another cool feature is that the camera is now pointed at the entrance of Haugesund, as on the camera here. And if we turn the boat around, and I turn the boat, you can see the camera is always pointing to the same direction. That's pretty awesome. What's cool, when I'm down here resting offshore, I can now use the chart plotter to look around all of the boat, check the sails and everything, the mainsail, and then forward again, and really see what's going on 360 around me. So yeah, and you can also make the camera track AIS signals on boats. So now the camera is panning and following the mast lasso. Everything's working, everything looks great, and I can't wait to head offshore in a couple of weeks with the new Raymarine gear. So now I have the full spec here. 2 Axiom plotters, 1 on each side, 1 for wind, 1 for autopilot, chart plotter downstairs, and I'm now also able to read the fuel and the RPM and temperature of the engine while I'm inside. So everything can be monitored inside now. So with that, I'm gonna head back to port, and thank you for watching. Thank you, Raymarine, for the insane upgrade. I really look forward to it. And as usual, check out the t-shirts. Thank you, Patreon, and check out Facebook and Instagram for news and updates. And yeah, okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
Please hang on just a little bit more to let me introduce you to my brand new NBJS app in conjunction with my upcoming expedition to Greenland, starting in a couple of days. In the app you will find live tracking, information about me and Tessie, and links to my store and contact information. It can be downloaded for free on both Google Play and App Store, or you can use this QR code to get directly to the download page. Check it out. In next video I will test the brand new Watch It smart collision prevention system that hopefully will make navigation even safer. Stay tuned, Erik.
180 meters.
Danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead.